Hi YouTube, well this is my eyebrow tutorial. As you can see that I have one eyebrow filled already. That's close, that's it, the close up, which is this one right here. And this one's the one that has no eyebrow powder at all. You could see how light it is, and then it doesn't look like this one. But yeah, so this is the one that we're gonna fill in today. Well, yeah. Ooh. Well, let's say what I use is a concealer brush, the MAC 2, the 195, which looks like this, which I've already used already. That didn't make sense, but yeah. Then I also use an Angles brush, which is the MAC 208, which looks like this. It's a small brush compared to my other brush, my other Angles brush. Where is it? Which is this one. It's from Benefit. The label came off already. Look. See, that's where it was supposed to be. But yeah, and then I also use a fluffy brush to blend it all out. The concealer, I mean. I use the blending brush, the E25, which looks like this. And then I also use the MAC 204, which is a spoolie. And the products I use is the Benefit Browsing in the color dark, since I have like black hair, which looks like this. And then I use the Glamouflage concealer. And then for the inside of my eyebrow right here, I use the color Buck from the Naked palette, because it's a matte light brown. So let's get started with the tutorial. Let me close you guys in to see what the hell I'm gonna do. Okay, hopefully that's close enough. Let me just get my mirror inside. What I start with is the eyebrow pencil, and I just dip it into this brown, and I tap off the excess, and then I just like swipe it across the wax like that, and then I just dip it again into the brown clicking color. Then I tap off the excess, and then hopefully you guys could see. Then I just start doing. Well, of course I brush my eyebrows, but I already did that. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I do that, and then I go back into the brown in the Benefit Browsing, and I tap off the excess, and then I start outlining my eyebrow like so. Like that. Then I go back into the brown, get more product, and then I tap it off, and I do it again lightly, so it doesn't like, so I don't just get the one color eyebrow. Sorry if I can't, well, I can't fast forward this, but yeah. Then I try to make the end darker. And then I start using my, my MAC 208, and then I just dip it into this brown, into Buck. Wiggle my brush. And I tap off the excess, and then I start filling the inside. Like that. And then I do it again. Tap off the excess. And then to make sure that I did actually fill them in good, I go back with this brush, dip it into Buck, and I start slightly you get something like this. And then with my concealer brush, I go into my concealer and then I start making it perfect. Quick reminder, eyebrows are not supposed to look like twins. They're more like sisters, so it's okay if they don't look the same. Sorry. And then you have to make sure, oops, about the 3 rule, that the eyebrow is not supposed to go longer than that. Like on this one, see? Like that, and then it's supposed to, like this. That's where your arch is supposed to be. Like the bridge of your nose is supposed to be aligned with the pupil. Well, your pupil to make the bridge. And then right here, the end of your nose is supposed to like be straight, or your tear duct, and it's supposed to be aligned, and then that's where your eyebrows should start, like this. Look. And then it's a quick thing I learned in my makeup class. And then when you're done with that, you just blend out the concealer. Make sure it's fully blended. Or you could take your finger too to make sure your eyebrow is okay. See, they don't look alike, but they kind of do. And then just in case if I actually did swipe some eyebrow powder away, I just go back and make sure that I fill it back in. I mean, see. See, I made one thicker than the other one, which means I should need to go get my eyebrows redone. Threaded. Then that's what it's supposed to look like. And then just to set the powder, I take this loose powder from Mary Kay in the color Ivory too. Mineral powder. Any powder works the same. but yeah, and then I just swirl it. Then I take it to set the concealer so it doesn't move. And that's what it's supposed to look like. Whoops, way too close. And see? Now I look okay. Like, I don't look super pale now. Now that I have my eyebrows done. Well, filled in. Let me close it up a little bit. And then I would just like apply like mascara like with this type of wand. I use a black mascara. Doesn't really matter to me. But you could use a clear mascara just to like make sure like that you set it in place so your eyebrows won't move and the powder won't like wipe off. Well, my eyebrows never wipe off, but I'm just saying. Well, that's it for my tutorial. Thank you guys for requesting it. So don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to leave requests down below or just message me. Okay? Well, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for requesting this for this tutorial. Okay. Bye, YouTube. Mwah.